Hi everybody, thank you for joining me today. I have spent more than 100 hours on quite a few games over the years and enjoying game time, but very few I've actually spent more than 500 hours on. And this just happens to be one of those. Right, so this is Empyrion Galactic Survival. And if you look on the screen, you'll see on my Steam account, I've spent 545, nearly 546 hours. So more than 500 hours just on this game since I actually got it on Steam. So lots of fun. Why would you play it, right? So okay, so it's a space game. Yeah, okay. It's survival. It's a sandbox. You can, and this is probably the reason why I spent so long. You can create your own vehicles. You can create your own base. So you've got basic types of vehicles. You've got like a hover ground vehicle, which could be anything from harvesting trees, resources, mining. Could be a tank, could be a mobile base on wheels, right? So in this case, hovering. You can have a fixed base, and the fixed base can be basically anything from a box to the sky is the limit. You can have a small jet fighter, which can be a rather a larger jet fighter, but still like jet fighter style, smaller blocks, a lot more refined. Or you can go to the big giants, and get into the really big, build some ginormous space vessel, or planet-based vessel. Yeah, but you can get them pretty big. And of course there's space stations in space. Benefit of a base that doesn't move, that can be in space or on the ground, compared to a flying vehicle, for instance. For me, would be the solar panels. Like, you can put up solar panels and save yourself a bunch of resources trying to get hold of power. Sun makes a difference. It's not too bad at all. But yeah, 500 plus hours. So not only is this a great game, absolutely a great game, but you've also got a ridiculous community, like big community, been going for quite a while now. So many guides. So like you've got the community hub, right? There's a lot to it. You've got the guides. You can actually get in there and how to play, and it's basics, like 94 guides right there, crafting. You name it. I haven't read them. Oh, too many. But then you got the workshop, and as you can do it, like you can upload your small vessel, hover vessel, capital vessel, or base, etc., and so forth. Other people do that as well. So if you don't have the time to sit there and build it yourself, and you don't really have an idea, but you do want something that can rain down destruction, or let you travel from solar system to solar system, then it's easy. Just go into the workshop, like, okay, that's a small vessel, that looks pretty good, fighter jet looking thing. Let's click on that just as a random, and then click subscribe. Down here you see it's downloading, right? Boom, boom, done. Right, so now that's been added to my game. That is part of Reforged Eden 2, which is a type of gameplay. So you don't just have one type of gameplay, you have multiple types of gameplay. So there's a lot to this, and this is a good game. It's a ridiculously good game. All right, so let's get in there. I've spent a bit of time making a few different vehicles, and probably the easiest way to do that is just jump into a single player, start a game, and then go into creative mode. Creative mode will allow you to actually sit there, build things, because you've got all of the resources and all the technology available to you. But the actual game that you'll probably most likely be playing to enjoy by yourself as a single player would be the survival. But that being said, this is the single player game. You've also got co-op and multiplayer. I wanted to have an announcement that was a bit bigger than usual, so I spent 4 hours to actually make this vessel, this capital ship, and there's a very good reason for that, because I wanted to celebrate what is happening in a few days' time, and this is why. We can get the idea here. So Empyrion, from the 11th October to the 18th October on the Epic Store, you can get this game for free. That's right. So if you've spent some time watching me play this game, and obviously spending way too much time playing this game, because it is so much fun, and it is one of my favorite space games of all time. It is a game I've spent more than 500 hours on, and Epic are going to put it on their store on the 11th October to the 18th of October. So in 3 days' time, it will be free. So what am I saying? I'm saying if you have an Epic account, perfect. If you don't have an Epic account, now is the time. Go grab that Epic account on the 11th October. If you've got time on the 11th October, you've got a week, 11th October to the 18th of October. Get on the Epic Store, get this for free. It is so much fun. And is it a great game? Yes, it is. The developers, put updates, fix bugs, bring in new aspects, improve the game mechanics. Absolutely, they've been doing this for years. This game is a good game. This game is a great game. And Epic are going to give it to you for free. Not a cent. So how much is it going to cost you? It's going to cost you a lot of time, because once you get this game, well, other games are going to have a bit of a problem having to wait for you to get off this game so you can play it. Yes. Empyrion. Subscribe, hit the bell, like, please. Thank you. Bye for now.